Before I found Cherokee Family Violence Center, my world was very different. My ex-husband was very abusive, and I had to get out because I was seeing things and hearing things, and I was scared because all I wanted to do was leave the home. When I tried to leave, he would pull me back. When I was 7 months pregnant, he strangled me on the bed. But being 7 months pregnant, it was very hard because I had a life inside of me that was ours. And he got drunk and got mad and pushed me on the bed and sat on my stomach where our son is and just started strangling me. And I told him I couldn't breathe. And he just kept telling me to shut the F up and that I'm getting what I deserved. And I got up to run, and he grabbed me by the hair of my head and pulled me back. And I went back on the bed, and he started strangling me again.
Domestic violence is everywhere. It is in all aspects of our community. It's in all neighborhoods.
It's people who are daycare workers. It's your Sunday school teachers. It's your neighbor down the street. You just don't really know it.
When the Family Violence Center came into being 40 years ago, family violence was not often discussed publicly. It was something that was seen as a very private issue. And so as a result of that, there were correspondingly fewer resources and fewer paths to freedom and justice for victims and survivors.
The reason why I feel connected to the Family Violence Center is because, and I don't tell a lot of people this, I was a survivor of parental domestic violence when I was 15 years old. At least for me, it was very isolating. It's very scary. Every moment after you survive an attack or any assault, you're questioning what next. Your guard is never down. What these children and these parents are going through, I have personally endured and walked through some of the same things that they are. And why I felt that I needed to reach out to these children specifically is because they deserve that opportunity to put their guard down and to just be kids and just have fun and not have to worry about, is somebody going to show up and hurt me?
When a family comes to our door, they're often carrying fear, of course, anxiety, shame, and embarrassment, and we're ready to wrap our arms around them and meet them where they are.
Hopefully, when people walk through our doors, they feel welcomed. They feel seen. They feel heard.
The prosecutor, the DA's office, they had mentioned to me about the Cherokee Family Violence Center. So I reached out and spoke to one of their advocates, and they were open arms, and they were just, hey, come on in, let's talk about this. And I'm like, okay, I'm not alone anymore. I can do this. And I've got the women to help me.
We need to wrap our arms around survivors and lead their path to hope and resiliency. Our kids have seen a lot of trauma, and for some of our kiddos, it's the first time that they've been able to relax, have fun, and not be terrified of their own home. A lot shifts when they finally have a safe house, so she can be a mom without judgment, but more importantly, with a whole lot of support. So this is more than housing. It's home. We're working with moms, educating them on what they just went through, that it's okay, and they will heal, and we will help them and stand alongside them through their healing process. And that's not a moment, that's a movement.
The Cherokee Family Violence Center helped me when I was in a bad relationship, but they also helped me to understand what a loving relationship is and what that looks like.
CFVC in real life, it looks like walking somebody from the legal office to the courthouse. Sometimes literally hand in hand, because that's what the client needs.
I believe when a community chooses to protect vulnerable families and individuals is when the community's at its best.
Healing from trauma takes time, and 90 cents of every dollar that we raise goes directly to working with victims and their children. The ripple effect is that we are helping victims of trauma, both children and adults, heal.
My goal, even when I started here, was just touch one life, just one. So if I can just help one person, how amazing is that, you know?
One of the most incredible things is listening to survivors support each other and say, hey, I went through that too. And then you see them reunite with either Family Violence Center staff or my staff who made a difference to them. That just about breaks me.
People don't understand what it's like to go through it and what it's like to even come out of it. Because you're beat down once you come out of something like that. You don't know what to do. But they gave me a sense of hope, and they stood by me. And for everything I went through, I couldn't thank Cherokee Family Violence Center enough for everything that they've done for me and for my son, and have helped us to grow and to become stronger and to be better advocates for ourselves too, because they taught us that as well. So thank you, Cherokee Family Violence Center.
So here's the deal. We need your help. Domestic violence is not going away. Our community is growing. We're going to have to provide more services to more people, and your financial donation will help us do that. It's going to help us save lives. It's going to help change lives. And it's going to impact the future of so many people. So thank you for considering helping us today. We appreciate it.